So hello guys, my name is Apoor and I daily make educational content videos for you all on financial markets. Now in this video, as you all know, today is Friday, so we don't have a market tomorrow. So I won't be making the daily late night market analysis video for you guys, but I came up with this amazing strategy video for you guys. So I hope you will love this video. So stay tuned till the end of the video, watch the full video, and then do let me know in the comment section of this video if you have any doubts regarding this strategy video. Okay, so this is just a strategy video, which means it's not a financial advice, neither a investment call or tip, nothing like that. Okay, it's just my ideology that I'm putting forward in front of you guys. Okay, so let's begin this amazing video. I hope you will love it. So, in this strategy video, we are going to deal with what type of things. Firstly, we have to understand it. Okay, so I'm going to use intraday as my opportunity time frame here. That means I'm not going for any swing trade, I'm not going for any long term trades, I'm not going for any positional trades. Okay, but of course you can use the same concept here in the long term investments also, and a lot of more things also, but with different tools that we might come up with in future in different videos, right? So now this is the first part, because the second part will contain more of the example part that will come tomorrow, that I will upload tomorrow. Now in this video we are going to learn about how this specific intraday momentum strategy can help you get accurate results and can get good accuracy. Now, what is the position sizing here? Firstly, let's discuss about the rules. The first rule is the position sizing. So always open your calculator and try to calculate the risk of the trade. Every single trade that you're going to take according to this strategy should be 1 to 2% of your capital only. That is 1 to 2% of the whole capital, not more than that. Okay, so if your capital is 1 lakh, so you are going to bet 1000 to 2000 rupees a trade. Okay, and thus your risk reward ratio should be in that comparison only, which means you are going to earn 1000 to 2000, 3000 or 4000 rupees maximum. Okay, you might go or ride the momentum also. Now this strategy is an intraday momentum strategy, so you need to filter the stocks that are in momentum already. Okay, so that's very important, and how we will do it we'll discuss in this video. Now I'm also going to use the one indicator here on trading view platform known as VWAP. You can go to the this particular section of the trading view and you can type VWAP. You will find this amazing uh, indicator here known as VWAP auto anchored. Okay, you click this particular indicator and there we have it. Okay, right here. Okay, right there we have it. Okay, you can open the volumes also, or you can just skip the volumes because this is volume weighted, right? This is volume weighted already, so you may or may not open the volume, doesn't matter at all. Okay, this indicator, this VWAP itself will give you a lot of good opportunities. Now let's discuss about the strategy here, what we are going to go what we are actually going to go through. So how the first thing is that the first thing was the position sizing, so just skip that part now, because first we have to filter the stocks. Okay, this is the most important part, that's why it's rule number 1. So first what you have to do, filter the stocks. Okay, and how you can filter the stocks, let me come to my this area. So these are nifty 50 stocks, right? So there are 50 stocks here in this particular segment, in this particular watch list. You can make your watch list like nifty 50, nifty 100, only FNO stocks. Okay, you can add them in your trading view watch list here. Okay, now click on the percentage sign, okay, like this, when it is 9:30, after 9:30. So 9:30, 9:40, 9:50, around this area between 9:30 and 10 o'clock basically. So this is the time zone where you need to focus. Okay, so this is very important time zone for you guys. Okay, now in this time zone 9:30 to 10 a.m, okay, you need to filter out the stocks already. Now I'm going to backtest the strategy in front of you guys. Let's see how many stocks you might have traded today because of this strategy. Now you opened the VWAP here. Okay, so close the VWAP first. So this is the first stock that comes into your radar, and the reason is that M&M is how much points up, it is 1%. Okay, and then it is around near 10 o'clock, it is around 1%, 2% up, right? So it will be on your radar automatically. Now you open this VWAP indicator right here, and what you will see is that this VWAP indicator, that this line, this blue line in between, this is the most important line right here. Okay, so we have to follow that what's happening here. So basically you need to first see that what are the trades, what are the stocks that are in momentum in a single direction. Now what can happen is a stock opens here, it starts falling. Okay, now it opens here and starts falling. That means now you, the whole day you cannot go long on this trade, you cannot go long on this trade, it is against the rule. So if the stock opens here, it moves up, comes a bit down, starts moving up, well, it's a good opportunity to grab this long position. Or if it opens here, starts moving up, and then pulls back and then starts moving up, so this pullback, you need to capture the pullback on the intraday. Okay, so this is the important thing, that you have to capture the momentum, you have to ride the momentum of the stock. Okay, so if the stock is going up and then breaking the day's low, something like this is happening, and it is not pulling back, so you need to remove that stock from your watch list, today's watch list. Okay, so this is how you're going to capture these stocks. Okay, so like right here, okay, this stock, let me show you. Yeah, so this particular strategy, okay, what you can do else is that the VWAP here, this volume average, okay, you can just mark this also, or you can just see both these right here. If you remove one of them, it will just come by. Okay, you can use any of them. Okay, it doesn't matter at all, you can use any of them. So I'm going to remove this one because this will create a previously like this will also give you previous data. So just imagine right here that this particular stock, Mahindra and Mahindra, for example, it moves all of a sudden 1%, 2% up, and then comes down here. Okay, also guys, do this one thing, that remove the upper band, lower band thing. Okay, and band fills also. Remove these things, these are of no use. So this is our VWAP right here, and what I'm seeing is that you are seeing a huge momentum here, right? So this stock is on your radar for the long side already today. So you make your level something like this is the consolidation bar. Okay, so this is the consolidation where you are seeing that the stock is consolidating actually, right? And now the other thing is that it is actually consolidating near the VWAP also. So that's very important thing. So it's getting the support from the VWAP around this level, so it's getting the volume support also. That's what we are actually getting here. Now we get a breakout of this particular system right here, so that's our entry. Okay, that's our trading entry, and what will be the stop loss and what will be the targets, let me tell you. So you make your entry right here, and you make your stop loss around this particular area, that is a bearish engulfing candle. If a bearish engulfing candle comes here, something like this, that is heavy, I might exit my trade. Okay, that will close sharply below the VWAP also, and that will break my entry point also. So this is your exit point, that is 0.62%. Okay, or you can say that is 6 points from here. Now if you check the momentum that it got you in the first place, that will be 1 is to 2.5 risk reward ratio. Well, we don't have to take that much, we can take 1 is to 1. So you can just make your targets, this is your target number one. You can take 1 is to 1.5, and that will be this target. So this is 1 is to 1.5, and then we have 1 is to 2 target. Okay, so this is that much. Okay, so these are the three targets that you can capture in this particular trade. So that was your entry, and these three are your exits. Okay, so this is how this trade strategy works all along. Okay, now again we have to work a lot on this particular strategy, right? Now right here what I'm seeing, so you, what you need is, you need a momentum stock, then you need that stock comes near the VWAP, takes support, takes a pullback, takes support. Okay, if it is giving a breakout near it, okay, that is a pretty good sign. Something like this, a very good breakout near the VWAP already. Okay, so this is a very good sign. Or what you can do, you can just take the trade entry if the support, if the pullback is strong and it is showing a strong pin bar candle or a bullish engulfing candle near the VWAP. Okay, so in this scenario, let's talk about this scenario right here. So what I'm seeing here is a sell off candle in the first place, and then the price comes down to the bottom and then speedily breaks the price. Okay, so this price is actually coming back up with a VWAP, signing that yeah, it actually wants to move on the higher side. Also, it is breaking the initial closing consolidation. So we have two confirmations here. So what could be our stop loss? Our stop loss could be below this pin bar right here, because that will destroy us. Okay, that will destroy our price action here. So this is my risk 10 points. So what are the price action risk reward ratios here? So this is my target number one. 1:1. 1:1 is very nice in this particular strategy, and even 1:1.5 goes pretty nice. Although I'm not sure about 1:2. I'm working on 1:2. That's seeing how to capture 1:2, because in this these volatile days, we may or may not capture 1:2 in such markets. But here, as you know that Mahindra was in a good shape. So it did give 1:2 also, 1:2.5, and 1:3 also right here, because that's this is like a whole trendy day for like some of the sectors. So it might come or might not come, but these targets most of the time comes into the picture. So right here, so this is your first momentum trade at this particular juncture, and you get to enter at this point. This is your stop loss, and these are your targets. Okay, so this is how the strategy works along. We'll work a lot about we will work more on this particular strategy, but currently, okay, I'm just showing you how you can capture these. So right here, a very perfect setup in Hero Moto, how you can tell this that, see, it's a movement, and then it's a good candle right here. Also, what I'm saying is this is a mother bar. Okay, so this is a inside two insider bars and one breakout of the insider bar of the daily high. Okay, so this was day's high, and it was broken very precisely here. Also, if you check, it took support from the VWAP around that area and gave the first breakout. So what will be our targets? So if I go with the targets, it will be something like a bearish engulfing candle of 25 points. So I'm going to take 25 points. That will be this much. 1:1. Okay, and that is it. And 1:1.5 also done. So that is it. Yeah, as I told you, 1:1 and 1:1.5, these are the two targets that you will get to achieve more. Okay, and see right here, you are not able to get 1:2. Near the end of the day also, you were not able to capture 1:2, but 1:1, 1:1.5 been done. So what you need again here, you saw that it was in a momentum, it was in a whole momentum here. The stock was in momentum the last day also, near the end of the day. So you captured it, and the today also it gapped up. Okay, it retraced a bit, took support from VWAP, okay, and gave a breakout of the day's high. So day's high been broken. Okay, that's a plus sign. Mother bar been broken, that's a double plus sign, and took support from VWAP. You can also take good entry near the near this particular area of the VWAP also. So here it's a different case. So we are taking this situation now. Moving ahead, like right here, what I'm seeing is now, in this particular situation, what I'm seeing is good momentum, very good candle, and then starts moving on the higher side. So what I'm getting, that this is the daily resistance right here. So we need a breakout either out of it. That would be a good trade entry, but we also need a retracement back to the bottom, and that would be back to the VWAP. And now here I am seeing that this candle is telling me that, yeah, it has retraced back to the bottom of the bottom of the VWAP, taking support at the VWAP. Also, the stock is in good movement. So as you can see right here, so we this is our stop loss below this candle, that is 3.6 points. So our first target will be the high of the day only. Okay, so in this scenario, and the second target will be, see, the stop loss is pretty low in this particular scenario, and thus the targets are also pretty low. So we can even achieve 1:3 in this particular scenario. But as you can see, in the next two candles only, we are hitting our stop loss. So this is a stop loss hit in this particular trade. Okay, so we are not getting that trade here, because we saw the momentum, we saw the opportunity that, yeah, it is coming back to the VWAP, getting the support, trying to get the support. So neither it is breaking the high, thus we are not getting that strategy activated. So people who wait for the breakout, okay, for them the stock is not activated. But people who take the support based trade for the momentum side, okay, what you will get here is a stop loss hit. Okay, that's not a big issue. You can always see that this stop loss is pretty small. Okay, and the targets here are huge. Okay, again, so if you are taking this target, of course I will anticipate these targets more on the higher side. Now let's figure out Bajaj Finance. So see, Bajaj Finance, this one is pretty good, and the reason is that you can see huge momentum again near the end of the day also, and today also it gapped up from the last momentum, and then what happened? It was not able to break the VWAP. It was not able to break the VWAP, and the moment it breaks the VWAP, see how it is consolidating itself up near the VWAP. So that means there are big institution players who are slowly and steadily making their position near this particular area, and then all of a sudden there is a small symmetrical triangle pattern breakout also, and also the VWAP been broken out. So what could have been our targets, what could have been our stop loss? So let me put it through something like something like this. Okay, and you keep a stop loss below this candle and you ride the momentum. See, you captured almost 1 is to 1 is to 4 risk reward ratio. And what were our targets? 1 is to 1, 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, and so on. You can capture it something like that. Okay, so it's working actually, right? So we see what's happening near the VWAP. That's very important, and need to see that how many times it's been hitting the VWAP and then getting a breakout, or it is so bullish that it is already trading above the VWAP. See, here it is trading below the VWAP, so we need a breakout. But if it is trading above the VWAP, we need the stock to come and sit on the VWAP. Then we will take the support based trade. And if it has taken the support and breaking the day's high, that's a breakout trade and that's a support trade. So breakout traders, support traders, both can carry these types of momentum here. Now here also, here what we are seeing is, see, once this is a crucial case right here. Okay, because this is part one of the video, so we need to discuss a lot more things also here. So huge momentum, but what happens here is a breakdown of the VWAP. So here we are seeing in the initial price action only that the price is getting rejected. Okay, after a big movement on the higher side, the price is getting rejected. Okay, so first condition will be that if this high has been broken here, either the closing basis here or the wick base here, it is moving up on the higher side. Okay, this is our entry point. Okay, but we never get an entry. As you can see right here, we never get an entry or the breakout traders. Also the support traders here, they get this observation that this is not the trade for the day because it is already getting rejected and falling. Now if it again moves above, okay, that's not considered as a good price action. The price needs to stick with itself. Either it is trading above the whole time or it is trading below the VWAP the whole time and then giving a breakout. Okay, the one thing should be there, it has broken it out and broken it down. That is not considered at all a good price action. So leave those stocks right here. See a huge breakdown here, so we leave this particular stock. Now here it was consolidating the whole day here. See, it was consolidating ICICI Bank the whole day, and then all of there you get the candle. Okay, or there you get the candle, and then you can capture the 1 is to 1 on 1 is to 2 risk reward ratio from this particular area. Okay, you can just see that this is a 2.5 points risk, and you can capture the 2.5 and 3 and 4 also in this particular trade. Okay, so we'll discuss about my trade that I took today. So I took TVS Motors, and then I would like to end this particular video. Okay, so TVS Motor, yeah. So right here I'm seeing that what happened in TVS Motor, huge momentum already. So this stock wasn't on my radar. Now here what I'm seeing is that it was taking support, made a mother bar, but I missed it here. So this was the perfect entry. This was the perfect entry. According to me, this was the intraday perfect entry, and you could have captured 16, 17 points right here, giving market 6 points and capturing almost more than 1 is to 2 risk reward ratio. Looks pretty good, right? But after that, what I saw, that let it rally and let it come back, let it sit. So right here it starts sitting here, so I made my position here. Okay, and this was my initiation of the trade, and that was my risk. This was my entry, and this was my risk right here. A very small risk of 3.7 points. I want a closing around these areas, so I would exit my trade. Now what was my risk to reward? 1 is to 1, that was this. 1 is to 2, that was this. I was able to take 1 is to 2.5. The moment this candle was in action, I exited the trade right away. So I captured this much 1.4% momentum, also the 11 points in TVS Motor today. Okay, so that's why I thought of making this video, because I tried to use this new strategy and I thought that this might be helpful for you guys. I will take more examples in the video that will come tomorrow, that I will upload tomorrow. If you guys have any doubts regarding this strategy video, I will try to clear all those doubts in the comment section of this video. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video that will come tomorrow.